Hey guys, it's Cash, and I am here today to talk about something else that I saw on the internet. I'm going to talk about a girl named Miya Ponsetto, okay? And the reason why this is important is because there are a lot of things out here that are sticking out to me that sound like potentially maybe, I don't know, a human trafficking situation mixed with gang stalking as well. And why I say that is because there's a lot of disturbing things that I'm seeing, like, related to this girl. One, every time she gets into these altercations, she's in a hotel. Okay, so that's one thing that is a red flag to me. Second thing is, I saw some footage yesterday on TMZ of her getting arrested, and just the way that the police officer is sitting on her and trying to apprehend her, it just doesn't really sit right with me. So I guess this was like her second DUI that she got. And then I came across an article today, and I'm going to read it to you guys, and it says, she was a popular girl, one of the cheerleaders, a grade older than me at Simi Valley High School in California. She wouldn't even look your way if she thought you weren't important or if you didn't have money, said the ex-student. But I was really surprised to see this. Weird to see someone in high school who was a popular girl end up this way. Never thought Miya would end up racially profiling someone like that, she added. They're calling this girl the Soho Karen, okay? And, okay, so she was one of those girls who seemed to have everything handed to her. Okay, there's a lot wrong with this for me. Okay, so you know about gang stalking. You know that with gang stalking, they see somebody that, they think is doing something illegal or criminal activity, or somebody that has things that society or the police think that a person should not have. So in this girl's case, she's 22, driving a Range Rover. So this is going to set off some red flags for authorities and stuff. So they're probably watching this girl very closely. Now, I guess she went to the peninsula. She had this outburst there. And then she got a DUI. And then come weeks later, she is the girl that attacked the jazz musician's son, who was 14. He happened to be black, and she attacked him in a Soho hotel. And the media just went crazy on this because she had a mask on, and from here up, she looks like a white woman. So they were like all over this. They were loving this, okay? Oh, this white woman attacked this black man in a hotel, and it was all over the news. And then it comes out once she gets released from jail or wherever she was, I don't know, because they found her in California. It comes out she's not a white woman, she's Puerto Rican. So they kind of just had to roll with it. So now they're like posting all this stuff. They're posting her last arrest. Hold on. And in it, the police officer is sitting on her butt. Like, she's on the ground, she's face down, and the police officer is straddling her, like, by her butt. And it just looks so wrong, and it, like, the whole video is just really disturbing if you watch it. But my theory with this whole thing is, especially after reading what her classmate had to say about her, that this girl is now a target of the media, because they know that they can get some type of reaction, some type of crazy response from her. So they're going to keep going after her with these things. This is probably not going to be the end of this for this girl, because they already know that they can get like some type of entertaining response out of her. I was in this position, okay? And the reason why I am following this story and I'm paying attention to it is because this could have very easily been me my second year in Miami, and upon coming back and forth and stuff. So my theory on the whole thing is the cops have been watching her. She drives a Range Rover. They need somebody like this. They need a scapegoat to like put all this stuff on and just make look bad. So they're using this girl, and they're probably most likely gang stalking her. If I had to place a bet on it, because once the media finds somebody like this that's like pure gold, that's like entertaining, because if you saw her, Gail King, I think her name is, she tells her enough, and you know, she's just got like attitude. So I just see a whole lot of red flags with this situation. I think it's comparable to mine. The only difference between this girl and I is whenever the cops were around, by the grace of God, I was always not drinking. I was always like, hey, what's up, boss? You know, like before they started their Barney Fifing around. And like with the whole police thing, like I just feel like it's a lot of like people that like weren't popular in high school, like cops and stuff, that like get a bug up their ass about people, and they're like, oh, I'm gonna get you back now, you know, because they get in law enforcement, they become military and stuff, and then they just automatically want to go after people that rejected them in high school and stuff, because the way that the media is writing this, oh, she was a popular girl, she wouldn't look at you if you didn't have money. Like, what does this have to do with anything that's going on? So basically, this is like a win for anybody that's been rejected by anybody in their life, you know, like that's what I'm starting to feel like this is you're going after Benjamin Kicks in the Fontainebleau lobby. You're setting him up in a situation that he's most likely going to get sued in. And then now you got this girl, she's grand larceny, robbery for, I don't even know what she stole. She was just trying to get her phone back. So the media literally has nothing to talk about, apparently. So they're creating problems. They create these problems so they have something to talk about. And I'm just thankful that I got out of Miami when I did, because it was starting to get really bad for me. Like to the point where I couldn't even go out and eat a meal without police or like my neighbor. I had neighbors move in. I'm sitting there, I'm eating on my balcony, and he walks by and he's like, oh, look, a boat. You know, isn't that what you do your parties on? And I was like, if you don't get your ass off my section of balcony right now. It's just like people see people doing well in life. People see things that they're jealous of and stuff. And then these types of things start happening. So on one hand, like I think this girl, you know, she probably does make a lot of bad decisions. But on another hand, I think that people are probably going after this girl, are way too interested in this girl for normal purposes, like for like, I don't know, there's just a lot of things going on besides some girl getting drunk in a hotel lobby and disorderly conduct. That's my thoughts. This also ties into the racial bias things where they put you in these situations and they set you up to make a villain out of you. So like I said, they probably were very upset when they found out this girl was Puerto Rican, but they were like, hey, we're just gonna roll with it now. So that is all I have to say for today. I hope that everybody has a wonderful day, and as always, God bless.